All right, we are live.
All right. We're gonna. All right, so we're gonna have that going. Let me adjust your volume because you are very quiet. All right. So, last time on Prosperity Electric Boogaloo, some of you were taken away by some nice holy people who took you to summer camp, where the camp counselor may or may not have counseled you in different ways, like taking things out of your body, performing experiments on you, taking a hand or two.
Yeah,
Nothing too crazy.
I mean, if it's or two, I'm gonna just swap characters now, whether you like it or not. So I'd let me keep that second hand there, Chief.
Fair enough. I will take it. But anyway, so upon entering Richter's House of Fun, those of you that started there had some things done to you. Those that entered were entering to save those that were taken, and you met some people along the way. For those that came in, you brought one Tirvana the Sea Witch with you. For those that started in, specifically Reese, you met Severand of the Wastes, a man who says he is a dragon and has a propensity for talking about eating people. Mm-hmm. And Cyrus, you met a little girl that you have met before named Val, who you believe has been turned into a vampire.
Ain't no believe about it, Chief.
Come here, baby.
That shit was confirmed.
Oh, you good boy. Oh, yes.
This ain't no hunch.
All three kitties.
So,
Specifically vetted.
Upon finally meeting the man of the hour who runs this facility, he gave you a slight introduction and then sicked a bunch of undead construct-like beings on you, to which you ran, had the door slammed behind you, permanently closed it, and you went to retrieve your gear, to where you met one big meanie who was sleeping. And when you were getting your gear back, a certain scientific dickbag may have woke it up on probably purpose.
It says something about testing us.
Something about testing.
I mean, that's all he's been running his mouth about.
Yep.
Man's a broken record, and he's gonna get more broken when we get to him.
So with that, it is Onero up first.
That's right, we did roll at the end of last session.
Oh, yeah.
My him off.
So the only thing that is in the room that you can see that is hostile is the ugly ass spider thing made out of human corpses and flesh.
The grafted scion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
grafted scion.
One crafty boy.
I'm just gonna take a shot.
You gotta shoot it.
For her neutral special, she uses a gun.
No, that was a 2.
All right, so I remember before when you walked in the room, you vomited. So you're gonna look at this thing, aim your gun, and just shoot off in a direction away from it.
I'm just gonna let that be.
Okay. Moving down the list, we are going to the one-handed bandit.
Who you calling a bandit?
I mean, you could be a bandit in other ways.
Rascal.
I don't know if I should be offended by that. Regardless.
Am I crazy or was a buff cast on me last time?
We literally didn't do anything last time. I think it was we just got our equipment.
Yes, the buff that was cast on all of you was past the trace.
Right, yeah, it was a stealth buff.
I'll come back, circle back to this when it's my turn. Sorry.
And I make some kind of nature roll to determine this thing's classification.
I mean, it looks pretty monstrous from where I'm standing.
Look, if there's one
yes.
thing I know from flipping through monster manuals, it's never trust what it looks like.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You can do that.
Especially not with the homebrew. Boy.
Yeah, once you get into like homebrewy stuff, it's like
I do not remember when my turn is. Can I get up? Or is it next?
Hold on.
Who's on deck?
Tyler's on deck, and then after Tyler is you, Phoebe.
Okay, I'll be right back.
yeah, so you've got like a minute. Mod 20.
Mod 20. This is a monstrosity.
Okay then.
A horror, if you will. Well, it's horror for your eyes. It's not something nice to look
I was
at.
a touch confused. I was like, there's no horror classification, is there?
Official classification is monstrosity. Horror is probably its magic card type.
Yeah.
Oh boy, horror tribal. Don't do that, kids. All right, so I guess we're taking. All right, we're gonna do a bit of a fusion here. We're gonna take.
You're gonna do the fusion dance with fucking Rista.
I thought you were gonna say his
No.
hand.
No, we're gonna do a fusion of strategy here. We are going to take
Damn, because I would have totally allowed a Dragon Ball Z fusion right there.
raw animosity of your boy Zergo,
Yeah.
and we're gonna fuse it with the single-minded insanity of Gerald. I'm ripping out one of my swords and charging head first.
That's a dangerous combo.
Yes.
I'm assuming you see this thing pull out your sword and just
Imagine it's like we snuck past this thing, but it was sleeping and we needed our equipment. Now that Cyrus is getting a good look at this thing, anyone near him can see his pupils shrink to pinpoints, go slightly bloodshot, and he just yanks out a sword and starts running. It's a shame I don't actually have reckless attack, but c'est la vie. We're gonna have to settle for flavor. Okay. That is not a great start. That's a 13.
that just barely misses.
14 it is. Okay. Well, let's go into our second attack and hope we do a little better. I mean, I got what I asked for. I did a little better. That is a 15. Which I would assume does hit then.
He's nodding.
Okay. For reference, I'm not looking at the cameras, so
Oh, okay.
I cannot see if anyone like nods or
Yes, it does.
anything.
Yes.
Okay. So we've got a
I was giving you the Italian nice like.
Gotcha. All right, let's see. You know what? I don't like using them on your guys' table. Let's use one of our little metal boys.
Yeah.
This table's padded. Well, fuck you too, I suppose. 6 damage.
Yes, that you're using a sword, right?
Yep, that is 6 slashing damage.
Wait. So upon slashing one of this thing's legs, you're going to create a semi, I'd say shallow cut. And you're going to see some kind of dark purple liquid. It's not going to come out a lot, but you're going to see it leak a little bit out the side of this torso that's creating, well, one of the many torsos that's creating the leg here.
Does it seem to be behaving like blood?
You're not sure. Well, okay. Upon first glance, it is dripping and behaving like blood.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't looking for a detailed description, but at the very least, I think we all know how blood is supposed to go.
No, I snap my fingers. All of you forget how blood works.
What the fuck did I come upon?
All right, Tyler, it is you.
It is I,
Ye old man.
the old man.
Before
Right?
you,
And the old man goes with the old plan. Shield of Faith.
okay,
And then smack with a hammer.
sounds like a pretty decent plan.
That is all this turtle does.
Torval?
What?
You said Torval.
It said turtle.
Oh, Tortle. Sounded like Torval.
Orville the turtle.
Discord.
Torval the turtle. Torval is now a turtle.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
Thus I decree.
Decided. I think it's plus 9. I think my part is plus 9, so 27.
27. I don't know. That's really close, man. But I'm gonna say it hit. I'm gonna say it hits.
That almost hits Gerald.
It's not even close, dude.
Not even close.
Not when
Fine,
he flexes.
How many flexes, man? No contest.
Alright, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna do a second level Divine Smite.
Mmm.
Getting spicy.
Amazing. Start this off with a bang.
I am gonna probably try to save some gas in the tank because I feel like we're gonna be doing a lot of fights before we sleep.
Yeah, I'm only gonna probably do the one, maybe one small, and one first level later, but if I'm getting a crit, then you best know I'm doing the third level.
Oh yeah. That's what it's for.
12. I rolled 2 2s and a 5 and 2 5s. Alright, so 14 plus 5. So yeah, 19.
Alrighty dighty then.
So that's, what is it? So it would be, I roll. Does it matter what damage it is? You know, what's bludgeoning and what's
The only thing I'm keeping an eye out for right now is slashing.
okay.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why am I in light mode? Why? What is this? I just realized. Well, I'm blind. How do I fix this again?
Light mode and what?
D&D Beyond.
Oh, go to your character portrait, I want to say. And then click change sheet appearance. And look for Underdark mode.
There it is. That's much better. Now I can see. Who lives like this? Who lives in the light?
Me, honestly. Like I usually keep things in dark mode, but I don't know. The light mode on the character sheets doesn't really bother me for whatever reason.
I vastly prefer the dark mode.
That's fair.
I used to do like swear by light mode, like even like on everything, like YouTube, Google, everything, and it was like, no, do dark mode, just do dark mode. I'm like, all right, fine, I do it, and then I never went back.
If you use light mode on Discord, you're a heathen.
Yeah.
I don't even think I think Discord changed dark mode for me. It didn't even give me the option.
Discord is default dark mode.
Yeah.
You have to go out of your way to get light mode.
So are you gonna hit it again, Tyler?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You can do
That's-
that.
No, he's gonna bite it.
I don't know if you would want to do that.
It's the world's biggest cookie.
It's Baka. Of course you would want to do that if you didn't want to raise it up.
This is somehow still a step up from the
I
hawk.
already called it a demon, I think, so
Yeah, this
we're a little late in calling it a snack.
thing's a snack.
Baka would not want to eat a demon.
Baka
Unless
just
we're, like,
has a fucking graph in
cookie
his
demon or
a chart
something.
in his mind. Things that he's looking at. Demon, snack. He just categorizes it.
What about a demon snack?
No.
It doesn't exist. It's too powerful. If Baka ate the
15.
demons, he would become a demon and have to
I
kill
think we
himself.
established 14 is the magic number, so 15 should
Could,
hit.
or Baka could become a demon that kills demons. Roll me some damage, Tyler.
Yeah, that'd be a 10.
10.
Wait, Baka's becoming Dante?
No, not a full demon. Dante's a half demon. Alright.
The full demon that kills demons. I'm trying to think of one.
That would be Dante's dad.
True. Baka's Dante's dad.
We're technically in
Damn.
front of this thing, right?
Yes, Baka's gonna become Sparta.
Except
Cool.
Baka was behind it.
I don't think I'll want to do that. But I'm free of my shackles, so I can cast spells.
On your next turn.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Now is not the time. As every Pokemon professor ever has said.
Like sawing off a sawn-off shotgun, you're gonna do that real quick.
It's like Saw, and like my ankle's like shackled up, and like I have a saw, and I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I do?
Arm.
Arm. Why are you doing that? Well, then I get to put the thing on, and then the saw is a magical weapon, and I'll have an easier time cutting my foot off.
You cut off your foot, put the hand on your foot.
What are you doing? Mogul moves. You wouldn't understand.
This thing is missing hit points, correct?
Yes.
There is.
Yeah, fuck it. Toll the dead. Make a wisdom save. Has to pass 17.
How wise
Oh,
is this mashup
you-
of bodies?
So you just like make a wisdom save. It putting like glasses on every set of eyeballs.
It's
But dude-
still dumb as rocks.
But do those glasses
Oh.
have actual lenses?
But you see, it rolled a 12 minus 4.
But it has Baka
Oh,
next
that
to it.
one.
-4. Yikes. I don't know which.
Not even
okay.
the, not
We're
even the
rolling with
100
vaporwave
pairs
anyway.
of glasses will save it.
I'm telling you, man, if it's fucking lensless glasses, that's no proof of intelligence. If anything, it's the opposite.
Really quickly. It'll be okay.
All
Alright.
Glasses.
That means I get to roll 2d12 instead of 2d8
Oh boy.
because
Oh,
it's
that's
missing hit points.
But what if they're already dead?
Sick. 8,
As long as it's not resistant to necrotic.
That's true.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yeah, these vaporwave dice are pretty neat. They're pretty pog.
So you will cast that, and you will see out of some of the mouths, eyes, different orifices on this thing, you will see that kind of black, oily, blood-like substance start to come out of this thing. And it will start dripping onto the floor.
Good.
Can I discern what it is? Because you said it was acting like blood, but
Yeah, give me,
Medicine.
I
I'm gonna say either a medicine check or an arcana check, your choice.
I don't know what I'm better at. Hold on. I'm much better at medicine. You alright?
No.
Did you die?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You'll get
Sorry.
better.
I'm sorry for your
No.
loss. You'll be real-lived soon.
18.
18. All right.
18.
So, as you're seeing this black, oily-like substance that seems to be this thing's blood dripping down and hitting the floor, you observe it, and you have a more keen eye for these things. You see it move and start to shift around the room as it hits the floor.
That is not good.
Don't like
That
that.
reminds me of a black pudding. Experiences with those. No, thank you.
Bro, if
Not
you
again.
me got new armor, I'd have to
Avoid
throw
it. Avoid it and don't just hit with spells. I'll just kind of go like, guys, and I'll point at the moving stuff. It's moving!
Alrighty. So you will say that, and next you will go, oh, well, look at that, dearie. It is. Well, I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what it's going to do to us, so I only have one solution. And she's going to reach into her coat and pull out a Molotov and light it. Alright, so you will try and swing on this thing and sink into this like a snake without a head as it moves out of the way.
What is that?
And-
What is that?
And that black substance will ooze out in a large quantity, will stop moving, and that black substance that is now more of an ooze will then converge into more of a slime-like substance, and you will see kind of like what looks like a red gem flow out of the leg and follow into the substance.
Oh baby.
Just in the substance.
Yes,
See it?
you can see it in the substance. It's like a slime with a gem floating around in it. That's as black as oil.
Target.
Target?
It's a target.
It is a target. Well, yeah. All right. So first up is the spider thing. So the thing, being not too happy that it had its leg cut off, it's gonna look at you with its many eyes, and you hear a shriek that sounds like 100 people shrieking at once as it brings down one of its limbs on you, Rista.
Alrighty.
Does an 18 hit you?
That will just miss. Thank you, Nair.
All right. So this leg is going to come down and it is going to ping against your armor as you back up like, oh, and you will see a dent in the floor from where this thing just stepped. And it is going to try to attack you again because it's not happy. Does a nat 20 hit you?
Wait, Reese?
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. Sorry.
Doesn't
It's
crit.
not a crit.
It's not a crit, yeah.
Never mind.
Good call, Reese.
Good call, Reese. Hey, Reese, though, like, I just imagine Reese. Hey, Reese, you want to do something about this? Reese? Yeah, sure.
That will be a total of 24 damage
Ow. That was without a crit?
without a crit.
Goody.
God.
I just imagine Reese is like getting pummeled by a crit. It's like, oh, that hurts. And it's like, wait, Reese, was that a critical hit? Reese? Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. And then Reese
No.
just back up like, oh, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I always like when it's like the creature's fist is flying in and Reese is just like, hey buddy, is that gonna be a crit?
Yeah. No. Wait,
Fuck it, you not.
my bad. No.
No. Yeah.
I was just thinking, I was just thinking in the, that wasn't a bullet, that was a snow. Oh, snow. Okay.
Oh, snow.
All right. And then the oozy boy will kind of, and it's going to start wiggling away from you, Rista, and it is going to start moving over to where the rest of that substance had come out before.
Does it leave my range?
It is.
Alrighty, I'm gonna take a fucking opportunity attack.
Am I in range?
I'm gonna fucking... Well, maybe it has a lower AC. That's a 13.
Yeah, 13 does not hit.
Fuck.
Am I in range?
I will say it is going to move past you, Baka.
Okay. I'll try. I'll give this the old shot. By the way, can you hear me okay? I had noise suppression on the dog with you.
You're
I can
fine.
hear
You're
you.
fine.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to turn it off just to make sure. Alright, how do you hear me now?
Same.
You sound the same.
Alright, I'll keep it on then. It's actually gotten better. Right. Alright, here we go. Does a 21 hit?
A 21?
Yes. I got a 12 plus 9.
Yes, that will hit.
Let me do it. What is that supposed to do? 4. Okay, 4 plus 5, 9.
Alright, so you are going to bring your hammer into this thing, and as soon as the hammer hits, you hear a as your blow gets softened.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Alright. And it will move over to where this ooze is congregating, and it will then suck it up, and it will grow in size. Alright. And we are back to Onero.
How far is the little ooze?
Well, it's not a little ooze anymore. It's about the size of a person right now.
Alright, person-sized ooze. How far away from me is it?
From you, I'd say it's about 15 feet.
Are there any rocks on the floor? Any
Mm.
rubble, anything? Nothing on the floor.
Wasn't there like bones or something all over the place?
Well, yeah, no, there are bones and bodies, so you could use
Okay.
that.
Alright, I'm gonna catapult at 3rd level. No, I'm gonna catapult at 2nd level.
Okay.
A bone and a little fucking
One slimy boy.
one slimy boy. It's 15.
Yes,
Pass or no?
it got a nat 20.
Oh, okay, see, that's that. And then I guess put the big gun out for the trigger.
Roll damage? Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Catapult.
No, I'm saying you say I put the gun in my mouth and pull the trigger, so I'm like, roll damage? Because I don't think your gun is has enough damage to take you out in one hit, so it's like you shoot yourself in the head and live. The spider wailed on Rista.
You still alright? I'm gonna
Moving to Cyrus.
Okay, he's in just clear enough of mind to use Hunter's Mark. Or, sorry, Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
And then stabby.
Going after the spider.
Still going after that spider, Chief.
Alrighty.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yes.
Huzzah! Now we get to use 2 metal boys.
You can has 2 spears.
I'm not liking these spears. This green one's not being nice to me today. Might have to retire it. 9 slashing on that.
And slashing damage.
And we will go for a second attack. Why not? That seems... And we'll pass the turn.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Moving to one turtle.
Portal time.
It's Oogway time.
It's Oogway time.
Master Oogway time.
I summon the power of Master Oogway to summon a present for it.
Monkey.
I deep fried the audio just for you.
just for it.
Alright, I'll smack it in the leg with a hammer.
Okay.
To show the power of fletch tape, I sawed this audio in half.
That is a 17 plus 9, 26.
Yes.
12 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll do it again, because I can.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Alright, and
There's
that will
more.
be... Oh yeah, but wait, there's more.
But
And
wait,
that'll be a 14. Yeah, 14.
14 to hit. That will hit.
Okay, good. I was worried it was 15 for a second. I couldn't remember.
No, AC's 14. I mean, it's big, so
Yeah. It's big and beefy.
Big and not particularly.
That'll be 8 damage.
8. It will take that. Alright, moving on to a man who has died probably too many times.
Reesh.
Hey,
I
who
like-
are you to say what's too many?
I like to call him Reese's Pieces.
You say too many, Reese says not enough.
He'll be in.
When your mic
He's
is
already in
muted.
pieces right now. What do you mean I'm
Right,
in?
sorry.
What?
Wasn't important.
Huh?
What?
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 Huh?
Anyway, he is in pieces right now.
Reese's in pieces?
A couple of them.
Well, maybe some pieces have been taken, but you don't know
So,
what.
so there's a big guy and a black pudding-ish type thing.
There's a black ooze and a big spider made of flesh.
Okay, black ooze is going to get a guiding bolt.
Ooh.
So, eat some radiant damage, buddy.
Sounds like fire is what we probably want.
Want fire?
Fire bad.
Not
I don't think I have fire
I don't think
things.
PB was there for that.
possible. You know what I mean? If not, that's fine. I think I do. So
I mean, I watched it avoid the fire of the Molotov,
Okay, you were there.
but I don't think I have any fire. I have radiant,
fair enough.
and I have necrotic.
I have radiant, and I have radiant.
Wait, what are you?
Oh, shit.
Force. Never mind.
No, I
do you
didn't
think?
pack fire damage today.
I could
Who do you
freeze
think I'm
it.
playing Shava?
No. I had Searing Smite, but I swapped it out for something.
Smiting smear. Smearing smite. Yeah, guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
That's a 15 plus 9 to hit.
Yes.
Yes. 46. I only got one out. 4. 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17. 17 radiant damage to the pudding. Somebody's swooshing.
It's Quinn.
Oh,
Your background noise isn't getting muted automatically. Yeah, 14 radiant damage.
14 damage to the slime. So you will fire this bolt. It will hit it, and it obviously will start glowing like normal. And you will just hear a...
That's, I will refrain from the yucky jokes.
And... Alright. So Tirvana is going to look at the ooze and go, well, I don't think it much likes fire, so I say. And she's going to pull out a bow, and she's going to tie some cloth around an arrow and light it on fire and try and shoot it at this thing. Alright, so she is going to hit. Then I should probably roll for fire damage as well. Alright, so the slime will be taking 3 points of piercing damage. It will be reduced to 1, and it will take 2 points of fire damage, and it will also take double, so 4 points total fire damage. Alright, and this arrow is going to hit into this thing and stick for a moment, and you will see the fire on the tip of the arrow start to just grow inside of this thing as it just more and more of it starts to burn from the inside until it starts expanding and it is going to explode.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh.
I would like Rista, Baka, and Cyrus to all make me some deck saves.
Who gets paladin bonuses?
I believe just Cyrus gets Baka's bonus.
Okay, and the paladins get their own bonuses.
Yes.
Wait, Rista, aren't you next to me?
Am I? Oh yeah, I would have been next to you fighting the thing.
Alright then.
That's a 17 then.
Wait, if they're next to each other, does that mean they're both next to me as well?
Yeah, you'll get the bonuses.
Okay, sick. Because that makes us roll a lot better.
With your dex bonuses?
Yeah. Like, I already have a high dex, so when I get both of your guys' things, that's an additional +8. It basically doubles my dex saves.
Alright.
So I've got an 18.
22.
Nice. Alright then.
Not using that d20 anymore.
All of this black gook is going to fly, and miraculously, you guys are going to duck, dodge, get out of the way, and it will not hit you as it will smatter across the floors and the walls, leaving that little red gem that was in the center to fall to the floor and tink, 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 tink. And that would be Tirvana. Severind is over by the big spider thing, so he's going to try and attack it again. That will hit, so he is going to go for a big punch. He will punch it for its 10. And then moving to Quimble Dimbles.
Alrighty. Is there any more ooze on the field?
At the moment, no, it just got exploded.
Alright. In that case, without any other valid targets, Risa's gonna do what she does best. And actually, we're looking to see... Because... Channel Divinity's once for short rest. Yeah, I'm gonna Valve Enmity this bitch. As my bonus.
Okay.
Give myself advantage. And then I'll take my swings. And that's going to be a big 23.
Big 23. Yee.
It'll be 13 slashing plus 1 radiant.
Okay, so total 14.
Does the slashing do anything?
Hold on, I'm calculating stuff. Alright. So as you cut into this thing, you're going to see more of that black substance come out of a deep, grievous wound that you just made. Does a 21 hit you?
It does.
Alright. So this substance is going to shoot out and try and latch onto you. And you are going to be taking... That is 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Anyone else kind of getting Dark Souls 3 first boss vibes?
Kinda.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Udex Gundyr?
Hold on.
Just you wait. The weird, big, oily, snaky thing's coming. Just wait.
What do you mean it's coming? It already is there. It just smacked Gwyn.
Would I be able to switch weapons in the middle of my attacks?
What are you switching to?
A javelin.
I'll allow it.
Alright. I will give it a poke with my javelin.
Okay.
That's going to be a 14. Oh, advantage. That's going to be a 27. Almost a crit. And unfortunately cuts my damage pretty heavily, but it's the price we must pay. Alright, so that's going to be a total of 10 on that poke. With piercing, not slashing.
Right.
And does this ooze look like it's moving on its own again?
For now, this one just jumped and lashed out at you.
Cool.
Alright, so now it's time for Spider Thing. And the Spider Thing is going to hiss at those of you that are near it, and Onero flips off the Spider Thing. And it is going to Big Stompy all around it. So all of you near the Spider Thing, please make me a dex save.
Another one.
It's that one attack that...
Am I near?
No, you're not near it.
Not near.
You and
Every,
Reese are not near it.
every bundle of limbs from Soft Boss has this attack.
19.
25.
Okay.
Quinn, you can move away, right?
No.
Okay, so I still got that bonus. So that's going to be a 31.
Dope. Okay, I'm pretty sure all of you succeeded. So you will be taking 20 reduced to 10.
All right.
And I'm going to let me check here. Yeah, we're going to do that. All right. So the spider is going to look at you, Baka, and it is going to. You're going to hear kind of reflexive gagging noises as this thing is going to spew out that ooze out of what you think is a mouth, and it is going to try and shoot this at you.
Alright.
I do not believe any of those hit. So it is just going to shoot a jet of this ooze that is going to miss you, and it's going to basically just go across the floor. And out of its mouth, you're going to see another gem come with that jet of ooze, and this one is purple.
Okay.
Alright, so let's go.
Guys, all we need is green, blue, yellow, and orange. We can be inevitable.
And so that red gem that is sitting on the floor is going to start to wobble and shake a bit. And that smattered black ooze that just blew up, it's going to start moving back towards this gem as you watch it just start to slink across the floor back over to this thing.
Okay.
And the purple one is going to start forming into a slime roughly the same size as the red one before it blew up. And that is going to be them. Moving back to Alice.
All right. I'm gonna assume that the spider is within 40 feet of me.
Just so you know, the oozes are vulnerable to fire,
Yes.
as we have learned.
All right. So I'm gonna try and shoot it. I am at disadvantage, so a 9 does not hit. I'm not gonna bother rolling the second dice, and that will be my turn.
Alrighty.
Don't you have create?
Actually,
modifier?
no. I will sanctuary Rista.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's a wisdom
Yeah.
15,
Well, when if
Gotcha.
it does
or
it,
target someone else.
Yeah. Also, just so you know, the uses have vulnerability to fire.
And that's my turn.
Great. Moving to Cyrus.
Alright,
Oh, I'm muted.
we're gonna mark the spider for the hunt.
The spider.
We're gonna mark the spider. And then I started stabbing. Yeah, why not? Okay, so that misses. Come on, baby. Okay, well, not a crit, but it hits. That's a 27.
Yee.
Oh boy, 3 whole d6. Let's grab, and just grab you 3. Alright, I'm remembering that right. Extra d6. Yeah, extra d6.
Look at her.
Wow, okay, that's a neat little trick, but that's also depressing.
She keeps me company in my old chair.
10 slashing. It's like the more dice I add, the less damage I manage to do.
Cursed.
It kind of feels like it, because that was literally a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Tyler.
Alright.
Like 36 can do so much damage.
I would like to smack a gem. I want to see what happens. Baka wants to know what happens when he smacks a gem with a one.
Which are you going after? The red one or the purple one?
The purple one.
The purple one. Okay.
I have a feeling that they both have vastly different effects depending on what I think. Alright, so Baka's gonna smack the power stone with a hammer.
Okay. Give me an attack.
14 plus 9, 23.
Okay. That will hit.
Roll damage.
Yeah.
12.
Okay. So your hammer is going to come down, and as soon as it hits the slime, it's going to stop it a little bit. And your hammer is going to come through and tink that purple gem, and it's going to spin inside of this slime as it, kind of moves around in its semi-fluid form. And you're going to try and pull your hammer out, and it's...
Alright, Baka's got his hammer stuck. What would he do?
Bite it.
Bite.
Eat the cookie.
I would not eat this cookie. I would heavily recommend not eating this cookie.
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst cookie he's eaten.
Yeah, well, be funny about that. I know it's useless.
Biting is one thing, consuming is another.
No, I just saw I was like, what, do I have any spells that I could use? But I saw one of the only spells I could use would be speak with animals. Like, Baka probably would use speak with animal while it's flying.
Hello, Pudding.
Like,
It
no.
does not understand
Let
you.
me talk to this thing.
Like,
Could you please let my hammer go so I can kill you? Thanks.
Join the Turtle King as family. We will consume the pudding together.
He literally casts it just to tell the thing, goodbye.
Yeah, I really need to get more spells. All I have are concentration. Literally, almost all of my spells are concentration spells.
Ew. Yeah, get more spells.
Man, you've got a proclivity for like one type of spell per character, don't you?
I really do.
Because like Zeshi's got almost nothing but AoE, Shava is 90% fire spells.
Well, the first Shava being nothing but fire spells is intentional. But yeah,
At least that one was
AoE.
intentional.
What?
I said, yeah, you're right. At least that one was intentional.
Yeah, that one was intentional. Zeshi was not intentional whatsoever. I was going just for ice and lightning for some reason. I don't remember why I made that decision.
Oh,
That was
Alice.
bye, Alice.
Mm.
Oh no.
But yeah, I suppose a lot of ice and lightning spells just happen. Anyway, I really don't know if I can do anything else other than trying to get the thing. Can I just like try to yank it harder?
Hammer?
Yeah.
Give me a strength save.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Yep.
That is going to be a 27.
Oh man, I really don't think you're strong enough. But anyway, so you pull your hammer out, just,
I really don't think you're strong.
and you will notice that a lot of this black ooze is on your hammer now. It's dripping on the end because we just submerged it in there, except for the handle. And Baka, some of this ooze is going to kind of react and aim at your face and try and jump onto you. I would like you to make me a intelligence saving throw.
Oh no. Thank goodness for actually that I forgot that Rista was right next to me, so that would actually have been a 31. But anyway.
You got a 31?
No, I was saying I forgot Rista was next to me, so that strength saving throw would have actually been a 31.
Still alive.
Thankfully, Rista is next to me, and also that I have my bonus because my intelligence is crap. So
Yup. Old man with dementia.
The old turtle has a low intelligence.
That's the dementia.
Alright, so yeah, with Rista, that will be 17.
17.
Thank you, Rista.
High wisdom, low intelligence.
Alright. So, Baka, this slime is going to try and shoot itself at your face, and it's going to try and get inside your mouth.
Oh.
Oh, geez.
And
That
you're
touch.
going to grab it and pull it off and toss it onto the floor as it, and it's going to reform back into the blob. And that is Tyler's turn. So, baby.
But for flavor's sake, after this thing trying to get into his mouth, Baka is going to take a deep breath and then stop breathing.
Oh god. That's right, you can hold it for an hour.
Time is it?
You crackhead.
8:09.
Oh, that's a turtle thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's a thing on Baka that's trying to become one with him. There's another slime thing, right?
There's 2 slime things at the moment.
There's 2 slime things, and the spider thing is still up, right?
Yes.
Tempted to hit the spider thing instead. What do I have that's kind of fucking nasty?
I kind of.
I feel like this thing probably classifies as an undead.
It classifies as a monstrosity.
Oh.
Yeah, I checked that.
Ah. Is that so?
That is so. If it's not so, the DM fucking lied to me.
Yeah, I lied to you. It's a goblin.
You son of a bitch.
Fuck. We've been fighting a goblin this whole time?
Yeah,
You will know my
Where's,
vengeance.
where's Spineriper's hand in this mess of limbs?
No, it's
just a loaf of
it's just a gun. It's just a Gundam. Upon closer inspection, the whole thing's made of bread, and he's piloting it.
I feel like I've been doing this as like a habit the last few sessions, but I'm enjoying the effects because the things that I've been doing it for has been working.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to try to banish the spider.
Okay.
At least give us time to focus on the puddings. Or whatever they are, the slimes.
Mm-hmm.
Charisma roll. 17. The charisma save, sorry.
All right. So the spider will womp, and where it was, because it was about maybe 5-ish feet standing off the ground, you are going to see oozes. So you have the red one, the purple one. There's going to be a green one, a pink one, and a blue one that are all just there, that are no longer, encapsulating this thing, and they're going to fall to the floor.
Oh, he wasn't joking about the Gundam.
Keep them off of me, and I'll keep the spider away. And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So moving to Tirvana. So Tirvana is going to see this and go, "Oh, by heavens, that's just disgusting."
I learned some tricks.
Oh, not you, darling. You're fine. I'm talking about all the oozes and the whatnots. And she is going to notch another arrow, tie some cloth around it, light it, and she's going to shoot at one of them. And she's going to get a big fat miss.
Sad.
No, and then we
Rip
will
Tirana.
move to Severin. Severin is going to see all of this and just go, "Ah, that's sick. You're not supposed to eat it from the inside. That's not where the flavor is."
I wouldn't eat this one, buddy.
I'm not interested in this.
I do not think we can let this guy out of this facility.
And he's going to run over and punch one of the oozes. And it will be taking 8 reduced to 4 as it will kind of jiggle around back and forth as he punches it. He will try to punch it again.
Me too.
Oh boy, not 20.
He's just getting all the crits.
That is second nat 20.
That is his second nat 20.
Is he using the edgy dice?
No, I'm using the orange one. I don't use the edgy one.
I know, I just think it's fun to ask you that every time you get a pony.
Alright, so that's
Only the edgelord dice is allowed to get nat.
Only the edgelord dice. Anything else is just a lie.
Are you
for
yelling at
a
me?
total of 20 reduced to 10. He will punch the
Oh my
same slime.
goodness.
As some of it will smatter off and kind of, and it will
Wow.
try and reform itself.
What are you speaking?
And that brings us to Rista. So Rista, you've got 5 oozes.
I do.
Oh my.
What are the assorted colors?
You
I would
have,
recommend going after red or purple.
there's a red one, a purple one, a yellow one, a blue one, and a pink one. So 5 in total.
Any closer to me than the others?
The red and the purple one would be the closest to you.
Yeah,
'cause
I'll-
the Baka's on the purple one. The red one is near you, just because that's where it is. And then the other 3 were where the spider was. Well, actually, you're near all of them.
Is the
'Cause you were
spider
near.
is the spider still up? I missed that part.
No, the spider got banished.
And then these things out of it.
Yeah, I kind of made it go bye-bye, so try and keep
That,
those oozes off of me.
Okay,
I would get away from that little bundle of them.
I see. I will go after the red one.
Okay.
I will switch back to my great axe.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I don't think my vow of enmity applies to these things. Correct?
No.
However, that will be a 24.
Nice. Nice.
That's going to be 9 plus 4 is 13 damage.
Okay, so you will swing down, and that will be 13 reduced to 6. As
2 of it's radiant.
All right, so then
It would be 11 slashing, so that would be 5 plus 2 is 7.
so it'll take total 7 damage as you.
I'll start doing that math for you.
Okay.
And second swing.
Yep.
Nope. 13. 12 even.
Well, all right. So as you try and swing again, it's gonna move off to the side and make squishing,
warp out
slurping
the way.
noises. It blorps. All right, so Spider Thing is in the Shadow Realm, and
I appreciate that.
we've got some oozes. All right, so the ooze in front of you, Rista, is going to coil up and lunge at you.
Oh, good.
No. One's a 4, one's a 5, so it's going to coil up and lunge at you, and it's just going to completely lunge in the wrong direction. It's just going to lunge off to the right, and you'll be like, huh? As for Purple Ooze is going to florp over to you, Baka, and it is going to try and, it's going to begin itself, and it is going to try and engulf you.
Alright, don't pull a Reamaroo on me.
I would like you to make me a con save.
Con?
Yes.
What kind of paladin do you think I am?
Just who the hell do you think I am?
With an 18, make it.
Yes. So this thing is going to kind of engulf you around your waist, and you're going to feel a mild burning sensation.
Yeah, I think
As
you're
you
used to
will-
those.
Yeah, as you will be taking 16 reduced to 8 necrotic damage.
Baka took 8 damage.
Oh no.
Whatever will we do?
Oh, Baka's almost down, guys.
Oh no.
Well, time to blow all of our
Oh, I'm
healing spells
sorry.
on him.
I'm sorry, did I say 8? I meant 800.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh,
so the
down to 200 health.
So
Say 100 health, I meant 1,000.
the yellow slime is going to, well, the yellow gem slime is going to go after you, Cyrus, and it is going to try and attack you.
It
I
can
don't
fuck
think
right off.
I don't think a 12 hits you.
Sure doesn't.
All right, and the pink one is going to slurp its way all the way over to you, Reese.
Oh, fuck.
Come on.
Fuck a doodle doo.
Why do they
Now I
gotta
have to make
split
a
up?
fucking... I have to
Does
make
an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
These guys are a fan of.
Now I gotta make a con save.
Are you near any of the paladins?
No.
No.
Fuck. Should get near us.
Why would I do that? There's more slimes near
It's
you.
easier to make your concentration checks.
No.
It also puts him on the front line.
True, there's some risk involved.
My con is fine. Uh, 18 on my con save.
Okay.
How much damage do I take?
You will be taking 14 reduced to 7.
So you're fine.
Ow.
And this thing is going to engulf you around the legs and the waist.
Oh, good.
Can I help you, ma'am? Oh, this is very unpleasant. Thought I told you to keep these off of me.
All right. So moving back up, it is Alice.
They don't like fire. If you have fire, I would use it.
I don't really have any
I
fire.
was talking to Alice.
Oh. Why did I open that?
You there, Alice?
We cannot hear you.
What?
Okay.
What?
What?
I don't know why I'm hearing myself twice.
Because I'm not muted. Now you're hearing yourself.
Like, bonfire. So it's a dex 15. How many of these guys are within a 15-foot square?
They all moved.
They all moved. None of
Yeah.
them are close together.
I mean, they're all near somebody, so if you cast Bonfire, you're going to be hitting party members.
Who's most
Bonfire-
okay with getting hurt?
Hold on. Bonfire is
Bonfire's like 5
Bonfire's a
feet.
5-foot cube.
Yeah, 5-foot cube. I said 5 feet.
You said 15.
You said 15.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's a dex 15, 5-foot cube.
Okay.
How many of them are in a 5? Anyway, I'm just gonna.
You could only really get one of them.
Which one's looking the worst?
Says, when is Bonfire 15? Quinn, you've been holding out on me.
Yeah.
Show his favorite spell.
Say looking the worst. You can't really. I mean, you can discern which one's been attacked the most, but as for looking, they all look the same. They're big schluppy slimes.
They don't really bleed. They're not really man.
Go for the red one.
Go for the red one.
They need to make a Dex 15.
Alright, and so does Rista. Because Rista's near that.
5-foot cube would be a single space, so Rista would
Which
be
one's
safe.
attacking Bob?
Okay, then that's fine. Rista's fine. Alright, so it has to make a Dex 15.
Yeah.
No.
No, it passes?
It does not. It doesn't. It
not
got a 5.
Okay. So it's taking 6 fire damage.
Okay. So that 6 fire damage will increase to 12, and that black ooze will start to bubble, and expand, and then it will explode.
Gross.
And
Yes.
Nasty.
when Quinn gets back, he's gonna have to make a dex save.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then that will be all I can do for them.
Alright. We will do Quinn's dex save when he gets back. That will be moving to. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Aw, man. Quinn, you need to make a. Oh, hold on. Quinn! Make a dex save.
Me?
You gotta make a dex save, Quinn. And you're muted.
A lot. 18 if I'm near Baka.
Alright. Yeah, so the ooze that was just lit on fire in front of you explodes. You see it coming, and you completely shield your face as it.
Yeah.
And sitting before you is a red gem that tinks to the floor.
Cool.
And then we will move to Cyrus. You have a yellow ooze, well, the yellow gemmed ooze in front of you.
I hate that they immediately split up. Yeah, shouldn't do that then. I guess we'll just do the normal thing. I guess I'll mark it with Slayer's Prey, and I guess I'll make attacks on it.
Wait.
Uh, 18 to hit.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, that die is forever in time now. What the fuck? That's 8 slashing.
Okay, reduce to 4.
Great. 13.
Hit.
I'm gonna be fucking useless this fight. 3 reduced to 1.
Okay.
Wait, out of curiosity, because I don't think I heard it. Was my radiant damage reduced?
No, it was not.
They're resistant
Okay.
to non-magical bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing. So
Got
I
it.
am gonna be doing fuck all this fight then.
Great. Moving to Tyler.
I really don't have any fire, but I do have a flaming spirit. Baka's gonna hit it with his hammer just as he always has. Sheer determination to hit this thing. Just hitting it.
Good old.
Yeah, Baku doesn't need fire. He has his fiery spirit.
He needs fire when I bring the pain.
When I bring the pain. So that will be a 26.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm going to try a thing. I'm going to do a small divine smite.
Just a gentle divine smite.
It's a small one. It's a little one.
Just a small smitening.
Yeah. It's a minor smite. It's a smite minor. Alright, so that's 5 bludgeoning plus 5, so 10 bludgeoning, or and 6 divine. So that's 16 damage.
Alright, so you're going to hit this thing, and the ooze is going to smatter apart, leaving the gem to tink to the floor all by its lonesome in front of you.
I'm going to hit the gem.
Okay.
Plus 9, modified 20.
Okay. So, you bring your hammer down on this gem, and on cracking it, you're going to have your hammer hit it, and you're going to hear like a fizzling noise, like air kind of shooting out of something, followed by what sounds like maybe 50 people screaming all at once as this gem shatters.
Oh.
The soul of the damned.
I think that's the souls of the people whose body parts were in the spider thing.
Probably.
He thinks that's a safe guess.
Right.
Aka thinks it didn't sound nice.
Sounded like
Neither did
Movies.
we, buddy. Neither did we.
Sounds like a war zone.
Sounds like a war zone.
You're a little engulfed right now.
Yeah, I don't really like that. I don't really enjoy
And-
that.
At the start of your turn, you will take 6 necrotic damage.
Oh,
another
my
save.
favorite. Yeah, I know. Give me a second. One thing at a time here.
Stupid concentration.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Had to do the damage first.
I know.
18. Unmodified 18. 90, 20, 22.
DC was
I'm fine.
10. Yeah.
Alright. What am I gonna do to get this thing off of me? Would my... why can't I hear myself? That was... Okay. Would my invisible sword count as a magical weapon?
It may.
Yeah, it is. It does. It's classified as a magic weapon. Alright, I'm gonna fucking hit it.
You pull out a handle,
I pull out a handle.
and Tirvana's gonna see this and say, "Well, I do like your imagination,
Just watch. Just watch.
darling, but I don't know if that's actually
Just
going to."
Does a 15 hit this thing?
Yes.
Alright, so it takes, I'll use both of my hands on it. Just throw my dice everywhere. That works too. Oh, that is 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 slashing damage.
All right. It will take that.
See it. Hit. It's their sword. You just can't see it. Alright. Help me, please.
All right. So on Tirvana's turn, who is next? She is going to walk up behind you, and she is going to wrap her arms around your waist, and she's going to try and pull you out of this thing.
Just hit it. Just hit it.
She is going to try and lift you out.
She's gonna get me.
All right. She is going to put her arms around you, squeeze you super tight, and just yank you out.
What?
She got a nat 20.
Knowing Tirvana, I feel like there may have been some ulterior motives for handling things in that manner.
And she is then going to put you down and say, "There you go. No longer being somebody else's snack, you can be a snack for later." And she is going to then grab one of her swords from her shoulder guards and she is going to attack this thing. And get a 3. So she nat 20s into a 3. And she will tink. Well,
Oh, it goes.
I guess we'll just call that performance issues, and she will put the sword away.
Are you a little distracted, maybe?
Me? No, never. And that will move to Severin, and he's going to look around, and he's going to look at you, Cyrus. Hey, you got that one handled?
Cyrus says nothing. He's still in, like, killer instinct mode. In fact, he seems more upset that the spider thing is gone now.
Oh, I wanted to kill the spider thing.
I'm not sorry.
It's not about killing it, but you can't... If you haven't noticed, he can't really tell what's going on at the moment, so all he knows is that his prey just vanished out of nowhere.
So
Still not sorry.
Severin is going to walk over to...
Didn't ask you to be sorry.
Where you are, Cyrus, and he's going to try and bring his fist down on this thing. And that is not going to hit, so he's going to try and attack again. And he's going to get a double nope. He's just going to... And
Miss.
then we move to Quinn.
Whiff.
Alright, remaining slimes are...
The purple gemmed one is gone, so you have the red one, the blue one, the yellow one, and the pink one.
The red one wasn't...
Oh, right, the red one was smashed apart. The gem is in front of you.
Ah.
So there's 3 slimes up with one in its gem form in front of you.
Oh,
And
we need to double
and
tap. I see.
Yeah, as you saw, Baka smashed it, and that seemed to put it down for good.
Yeah, I will heft my axe, try to smash this gem.
Okay.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep, so you're going to take your axe, you don't even have to roll damage, and you're going to crack this thing down the middle and split it, and you're going to basically see a jet of energy followed by a sound of numerous screams leave this thing.
Yep. And move forward momentum, I will charge forward, I guess go for the nearest one to me with my second attack.
That would be the blue one.
Yep. That'll also hit as a 19.
Okay.
And that is going to be, let's see, so 10 slashing reduced to 5 plus 1 radiant. So 6
Okay.
total.
It will take that. Alright. Still in the shadow zone, moving to slimes. The yellow slime is going to try and attack you, Cyrus. Does a 16 hit you?
Just.
Okay. It is going to hit you for 6 necrotic damage. Rista, the blue slime that you just attacked, is going to turn into kind of like, it's going to flatten itself into a puddle. And it's going to slither underneath your feet. And it's going to start to bubble underneath your boots. And then it's going to shoot up and try and encapsulate you and pull you down to the floor.
Don't remember approving this, but proceed.
Bad touch.
Bad touch. So your choice of acrobatics or athletics.
I'm going to go with the one where I'm strong.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 13.
Okay. It is going to stick to you, and it is going to pull you to the floor as you will be basically on your stomach, and it is going to start constricting you.
Don't like that.
I don't think any of us do.
Yeah. Then we are on to... That was yellow slime, that was the blue one, the pink one, which is over by Reese and Tirvana. It is going to try and re-engulf you, Reese. It seems to like the way that you taste.
No!
Whew, does a 17 get you?
God fucking shit. Fuck.
So this thing is going to slither back over to you and then...
Yeah, I've never been one for clingy relationships. This is
And it's gonna hit you for 7 necrotic damage.
yeah, it's another freaking
Oh, right. I need to. Kidding me.
what is that? Oh, it's a 16. It was upside down.
All right. Well, it wasn't being used anyway.
18, 19, 20.
Okay. And we will move back to top of round. It is Alice, who I don't know if they're... Okay.
Alice, can you
Which
hear
one
me?
of these boys is the furthest from me?
The one that's the furthest from you would be the one near Rista, which... it's going to be a little precarious hitting the one on Rista, considering it's wrapped around her.
Where's the gem?
You do not see the gem.
I don't see the gem. Alright, let's disregard that one. Next furthest?
That would be the one with the yellow gem near Cyrus and Severin.
And how far is that from me?
I want to say maybe somewhere between 10 to 15 feet.
10, 15 feet. How much space is there behind?
Behind you? I mean, you could back up another maybe 5 feet. Because if you back up to
Alright.
the door, then you're out of the room.
I mean, could I get an angle from out of the room
I mean,
if I was in the doorway?
so why are you... Do you think that you have disadvantage when firing the gun?
Yes.
No, you don't.
You
Oh, I
don't-
thought I had disadvantage because I'm too close.
I mean, there's also
No.
there's also a bonfire.
You only... No, you only have disadvantage with ranged weapons if they're within 5 feet of you.
Oh, then perfect.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
The smaller number is the range you want to be in. The longer number
Yeah.
starts to
If-
have
so-
problems.
So,
I
if
thought it
you're-
had to be between the long range.
No.
No.
So
And then
if
if
it's
it's too close,
30
it's
if
a
it's 30
disadvantage.
feet if it's 30 feet or less,
normal.
it's a normal attack roll. If they're 5 feet in front of you, it's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
If they're beyond 30 feet to that long range roll, then it's also a disadvantage.
That's fine. I want to try and... Can I see the gem on this one?
Yes, you can.
I want to aim with that, and I'm gonna shoot with my gun that deals magical damage.
Magic gun, magic gun.
I'm gonna assume a 10 doesn't hit.
A 10 does not hit.
Try hitting again.
I can't attack again, so I'm just gonna
Damn.
fucking twiddle my thumbs and, Reese, I'm gonna give you Sanctuary. So until you target someone, if something tries to attack you or target you, they have to make a Wisdom saving throw and then attack someone else.
I mean, the thing that is attacking me already attacked me.
Yeah, but if it has to do something again, it'll
That's
go
fair.
away.
That's valid. That'll help.
Right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do that. That's all I can do. I am my turn.
It is you.
You
Is
said
this
we
who?
can see the yellow gem?
Yes, all the gems that you can that are except for the one on Rista, you can see the gems floating around in these things.
I need to keep track of my spell slots real quickly.
Okay. Cyrus is gonna
That's-
drop his sword, and I want to grab it.
Okay. Give me a... I want to say athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Sure. Come on, baby. Be good. 14.
Okay. So you're going to just drop your sword, jam your arm into this thing, and it's going to kind of... And you're going to take 4 necrotic damage, but you manage to grab the gem inside of it.
Okay. I'm pulling it out.
Okay. Give me a strength saving throw. And you will get Baka's bonus for this.
Yep, and this thing's my Slayer's Prey, so I get an extra d6. I get Baka's bonus. Alright, come on, boys. Oh, alright, now you want to be nice. That would have been nicer a little earlier, but I'll take it now. So, that is 34.
All right, you go. You just Kamehameha, just fucking
Kalima.
Yeah, Kalima. You just Kalima this thing, pull it out, and you are now holding this gem in your hand, and the black bulbless form of the slime will to the ground as you hold the gem.
Can I just whip this thing at the ground away from the slime as hard as I can?
Yes. So you do that, and you will throw the gem, you will shock put it into the ground, and it will hit the ground. You will hear what sounds like glass shattering. It will spin. You will hear the screams echoing through the chamber, and then it will shatter into maybe 100 pieces.
Well, I think that's all I can do for the turn outside of movement, because I'd assume those three things probably ate through my actions.
Yep.
Then let's see. Do I want to move? These things explode, so probably not. But Cyrus's head just does kind of turn on a dime to whichever ooze is the next closest.
The next closest one would be the one that is currently eating Reese's ankles.
And I'm looking tiny pupils, but you can basically see little skulls and crossbones.
All right, so
That's all I got.
Are you gonna kill me or the thing?
Well, he's not looking at you.
moving to Tyler.
You can always do both.
I don't believe Cyrus has any reason, even in full-on hunter mode, to start attacking allies.
No,
What?
you're right. I was just joking.
Well, Baka already took care of his. Who's next?
There is the one that is currently gluing Rista to the floor, and there is the one that is eating Risa's ankles.
Both of the R's are a little occupied at the moment.
Alright, so I suppose Reese is okay, so I'll go for Rista.
Okay, you go over to Rista, and you see her pancaked, wrapped up like this thing is a tight sleeping bag around her.
And you just hear muffled shouting from her face down on the floor.
I can't. I'm assuming I can't see the gem.
You cannot see the gem right now. If you want to try and find it, you can give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Investigation.
I need intelligence for that. Baka's not intelligent.
Would perception not work?
Well, no, because he's investigating to find the gem.
Well, typically investigating implies like rummaging around in it.
Yes, that's exactly what he would be doing.
I mean, kinda. Investigation is like actively searching, where perception is like, it can work, but it's typically more like,
That's
did
fair.
you notice?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not visible from like just looking at it, then yeah, it would be investigated.
Yeah.
Well. What can Baka do? I'll hit it with a hammer!
Baka does not solve many complex problems. He has simple solutions.
Alright.
It can't be solved by hitting it with a hammer. Hit it harder.
Yep.
With a bigger hammer.
Give me an attack roll.
Reese is in there.
I'm sure there's a part sticking out that isn't covering Rista.
26.
Just don't roll on that one.
Alright, so you're going to take your hammer and you're going to swing this down on Rista, and the slime is going to part itself where your hammer is going.
Ooh.
Roll damage.
Well, damn. All right. Rista, you are taking. 11 damage.
Ow.
Alright, so Baka is going to bring his hammer down on you, and the slime is then going to repart itself back.
I'm guessing that was a reaction.
Mm.
So if you do it again, it probably won't be able to do that a second time.
Can we test that theory, Rista?
Do we want to test that theory?
Fucking do it.
Fucking do it. All right, Baka's gonna see this.
Hey man, you said it yourself. If it doesn't solve with one hit,
Do
hit
it
harder.
better.
Yeah, Baka, I was gonna say, Baka will see this. Look down at it. Look at his hammer. Just go for another swing.
Baka one-handed swing splits. Baka raises up second hand. Parry this, you fucking casual.
All right, that will be 25.
So you will bring your hammer down on this thing, and you are going to crack into it. Roll me damage.
Let's go.
All right. And that will be 9 damage.
9 damage. Alright, it will take that, but it will be reduced. And it is, you're going to see its form shudder a bit as Rista, you feel it release you a tiny bit. Give me a strength saving throw.
And Baka is right fucking there. Oh baby, so that even before my normal bonus, that's gonna be 25.
Right. So you're gonna
What is this, Spider-Man 3?
yeah, you're gonna pull this thing off.
Yup.
And as you're pulling and ripping, and roll me a d20.
8.
All right. So you just pull it all off of you, and as you're pulling it, you actually grab the gem and toss it away from you, and you go, ah!
Thank you, Baka.
Get that bitch.
And the gem is going to tink to the floor, and the slime will start running back over to that pink gem.
I see.
And alright, so still in the Shadow Realm. Alright, as for the slimes, the pink slime that was just smattered is going to reform itself as it... And as for the other one, it is going to try and move itself up your waist.
Ew.
It's not going to get very high, but it's still going to...
Does it have to
Yeah, what's up?
Does it have to sanctuary?
I'd say no, because it's already on her. This is more of a, it's there.
Okay.
It's moving.
Just
Yeah, less of an attack, more of like a...
thought I'd ask.
It's more of a passive thing.
Yeah, fair question, though.
Yep.
Yep. You will be taking 5 points of necrotic damage.
Uh-huh.
And
Delicious.
then we move back up to Onero's got a gun.
Oh, what?
Y'all don't wait for my
what-
con
what-
saves, even though I keep
what-
rolling really high.
What up?
16.
What goos are left?
Oh wait, no, my bad. Fuck, I did
Yeah,
that
wait,
wrong.
did I miss
No,
Reese?
no, that's wrong. No, actually it's Reese's turn. Yep, no, my bad, I'm sorry.
No, Reese is the ooze now.
Yeah, Reese
Did
is
anything
the
attack
ooze
Reese
now.
or target Reese?
No, it was a passive ability.
The thing that was already on me did its passive damage on me,
Yep.
so that's why I
it's
was
actually
like,
Phoebe's turn, my bad.
I'm about to get rid of Sanctuary.
That's fine. I probably should have done something else.
I want to get this off of me.
Do you mind possibly getting shot?
Yes.
I'm asking for your consent to being shot.
I'm gonna be a bitch. Yeah, sure. If this doesn't work, you can shoot me. That's fine. I'll be all right. Vampiric touch. Wow, this really likes to roll 16s. So that's 16 plus 9.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 9. So that hits. All right, I'm going to roll how much damage that takes.
Hey, don't even roll the damage. You don't have
Why?
to. So
Well, I kind of have to because I need to know how much health I'm getting back from this.
Phoebe, just shh.
She's getting health back.
I get vampiric touch gives me health back.
It's
Okay.
okay. Just let me narrate. So you are going to touch your arm is going to glow with this energy. Flavor it whatever color you will, and you're going to grab this thing and you're going to jam your hand in, and
Lavender.
you're going to have this thing wiggle and wobble and try and get away from you, but it's currently wrapped around you, so it really can't. And
Yeah, no.
you are going to see this kind of purplish green energy from the crystal start to leave it and go into your hand.
I don't know if I like that.
And I would like you to restore yourself to max HP.
What the fuck?
And
Nope. Reese just absorbed some souls.
Did
and
I just do a
Also, was that vampiric touch?
yeah?
Yeah.
Did I just do a war crime?
and the slime's
Unintentionally,
form,
but yeah, probably.
the slime's form will completely fall apart at your feet, and the gem will go from that pinkish color. It will become very dull. Actually, no, this is the blue one. It will go gray, fall to the floor, and tink tink tink, and then it will crumble like sand.
I think Reese just ate some souls.
You thought Baka would eat the pudding, but it was me, Reese.
Guys, I don't feel so good about this.
It's goth, but it's unethical.
And
Oh,
you
no.
will see from the
Reese's
observation.
least favorite kind of goth.
For those of you that are looking, you will see from the observation deck, Richter has a smile going across his face.
Fucking of
And-
course he does.
You will hear him say, "Well, I suppose that puts the village of Yelts to rest."
That's a whole village I got inside of me.
And
I completely forgot about those. The
he
missing
will
village.
he will turn around and he will start walking towards the door on the observation deck and leave and close it, leaving you guys with the one last slime that is in front of Rista and Baka.
Well, you know what they say. It takes a village.
And
Fucking
now
damn it,
is
Quinn.
time for Onero's Got a Gun.
Oh, Nero's got a gun.
Nero.
You know what I mean?
So
Can
Onero,
I
there
see the gem
is...
in the thing in front of Reeston? Go.
Yes, you can see it because it's trying to reform itself.
Awesome. I'm gonna take aim and just.
Give me an attack roll.
A blammo.
I started blasting.
13.
That will hit. Alrighty, so you fire your gun, and this bullet will, and you will hear it hit it like the sound of a bullet hitting glass as it will tink
It
into
is
this
a
thing.
magic attack.
Yes, I know. And
Okay.
it will hit this gem. The gem will start to crack, parse, and then you will hear screaming as it falls apart.
Ooh. Pleasant.
And
Not
the
quite the victorious sound I was hoping for, but we did it.
all right, and we will drop initiative.
Waiting for something to
What about
come
the
back.
spider
What about the
thing coming back?
banishment?
Well, it depends. Reese, are you going to drop it?
I think in the shock of I just absorbed a village, I think. Still going with my not sure if I am hallucinating some of what's happening right now. Yeah, banishment will drop.
Okay, so the big spider thing will come back where it was, but it will be limp and it will just fall to the ground.
Gundam.
Since we're animating it, that makes sense.
Yep, he wasn't joking about the Gundam.
Flesh.
So, Cyrus's hand is on Richter?
Yes.
Yeah, which means he's probably got whatever he took out of Reese. Does that spider thing have a discernible head?
Not really. It does have a head, but it's more like a bunch of things that were cobbled together to make a head.
Sure, but it looks like the head of the beast.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have, like, main eyeballs or just a lot of eyeballs?
It has a lot of human eyeballs that were just kind of stitched onto it haphazardly.
What are you doing?
Okay, so,
Pictures.
Cyrus is just gonna grab his sword, drag it over, turn the thing's head as best he can, and just one by one, just jam it into an eye, give the sword like a little swivel, and he's just gonna go down the line on that.
And Severin's gonna see that and say, I don't usually eat those.
Reese is just gonna kind
Cyrus
of like
does not
sit,
respond.
like, knees on the floor.
Those are human eyeballs?
Wait, are you eating them?
No.
No.
No, I think he's
I'm
collecting
jamming
them,
my
but
sword into them and then swiveling. It's a...
Oh.
You jam it in through the eye into the brain and give it a swivel.
He's making sure it's dead.
Okay.
Oh.
It's double tap, but this thing's got a lot of eyes, so he's just going down the line to make sure.
I got
And
it.
as you guys are standing there, some of you recovering, some of you double tapping a weird human spider amalgamation, you'll hear a vent. You will hear something metal come down from the ceiling and clatter onto the floor, and you will see Val hanging from the vent, saying, "Okay, I think that. Oh, hey, you guys killed it. That's great."
Oh, it's the weird vampire girl
And
again.
she's going to stick her tongue out at the spider and go, "Bzz."
Big Lazuli energy.
That's what you get for not sharing your snacks.
I said it last time. They would be best friends.
You did, and I think you're correct.
And she is going to pull out another Capri Sun pouch and...
It's Hawaiian Punch flavored.
So now that you guys killed the big meanie and got your stuff back, you guys gonna leave?
Well,
I think it makes the most sense.
that we're not.
Well, first we have to get Cyrus'
Why are you
hand
screaming?
back, don't we?
I'm not leaving I'm not leaving while he is breathing. I'll put up the
Oh.
observation deck.
The other big meanie, who's not as big, but definitely a meanie. Yeah, he's a big smelly jerk.
I'm gonna look over at Severin.
Okay. You look over at him. He's recomposing himself as he walks over and leans against a wall and just kind of looks at everything that just happened.
What do you know about Richter?
What do I know about him? Well, that's the 7th body he's possessed. 7. I think it's up to 7. At least my count is 7, I think. One time he was a woman, another time he was a dwarf, then he's a human, then he was an old man.
Why?
How do
What race was he when he was the woman?
I don't know.
You went by race for the rest, and then it was just woman.
It's just like, it was a human woman.
How do we kill
I'm
him?
sorry. I just,
How do you kill him? I don't know. Stab him. I mean, the main thing is that he's not really what he seems, or at least not quite what he seems. I mean, sure, I guess there's probably a way to kill him. I mean, I imagine if I had my body back, I could probably just leave flames on him until he, didn't exist anymore.
and how would you get your body back?
I'd have to find out what big old Richter did with it.
So you don't know what he did.
No, I don't. Do you know what he did to you, and you? Well, you, pretty obvious he took your hand.
Reese is not in the conversation right now. He's in another realm.
Same.
Reese? Cyrus?
What?
Gonna be waving hands in both of your faces.
Yeah,
Are you guys...
Tirvana's
No,
gonna
Reese
be...
is like back where he was standing, just kneeling. He's not even in like the group.
Yeah, Tirvana's gonna be in front of you saying, "Ooh, Reese, you
What?
alright? You absorbed some weird purpley green light out of that ooze thing?
Uh,
Is it giving you indigestion?"
no. Did that actually happen?
If I say no, would it appease you?
I don't know about appease.
Well, unfortunately, Locke, it did happen. You saw it and I saw it. As to what exactly happened, and apparently putting a village to rest, I don't know what that's about.
I'm gonna be 100 with you, honey. I think there were people in those gems, and I think I just absorbed a whole lot of them.
Oh. That is horrifying.
Yeah, I'm... Anyway, what deadly mission are we taking on next?
I'm not sure. I think that's up to you and your compatriots.
Don't we have a bunch of zombies to deal with?
Oh yes, the zombies bang. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be getting through the door, but I think getting out of here or killing the weird bald man who talks with a tick was up on the table.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, I think I'd like to kill him too.
Fair enough.
I really do not know what the side effects of absorbing a whole town is.
How is everyone feeling?
I feel fine.
I feel fine. Gets put to max HP.
I just want to make sure no one needs healing. Does anyone need healing?
Parker needs healing.
I am not at my best, although if we all...
Very funny, Tyler.
What?
I said very funny.
If we what is our game plan? Do we want to get moving as quickly as possible, or do we think we have time to patch our wounds a bit?
We should take a minute, but we're definitely going after that dude. Cyrus needs his hand back, and I need to now avenge several hundred people.
I'm gonna go to the
Figure out
door.
what the heck was stolen from.
So we're not doing a short rest, is what I'm hearing.
No, we should. I said
You
we
guys,
should.
you guys can do a short rest. It'll.
Okay.
I mean,
Sure.
Alrighty. I could definitely stand to use hit dice and get some of my abilities back.
all right. So as you guys are short resting, you can talk, converse, talk about what's going on. I'm assuming you, Cyrus, you're still stabbing out all the eyeballs.
Depends on how many eyes there are. It's just going to depend on how long it takes.
I'll say you as everyone starts winding down, you finish up. And as you guys are talking and whatnot, you hear yelling and screaming and shrieking and banging on that door that was pushed closed by Severin. They're not getting through, but they're still trying.
God, really?
Cyrus, do you want a replacement hand?
He's just going to kind of look over, pull the sword out, like stick it under his arm, close it just to wipe all the blood off. Yeah. He's going to like kind of sulk his way over to Rista, drop the sword.
Oh, of course, yes. I'll dig into... I mean, I don't really have much to... I'll take it out and hand it to Cyrus.
So what, I just stick it on?
Right, you want that.
No, I'm just going to put the hand up to the stump.
Okay. So you put it up to the stump, and still hanging from the vents, Val's going to see this go, oh, you want the hand attached to your not hand. Yeah, I can do that. And she is going to turn into kind of like black mist and then reappear next to you. And she is then going to take one of her fangs and prick her wrist, and she's going to drip some of her blood between your arm and the hand. And it will start to, the hand will suck up that blood, and then it will stick out a couple of needles and spikes that will go into the stump. And you will not have any feeling in the hand, but you can move it around much like you would normally.
Oh, I guess since you're doing that, I'm just gonna take my mechanical hand out. I'll keep this then. I'm at full HP.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just use the short rest to start mapping out my arm for removal?
I don't like it.
I'm
but
not
it'll
going to do it now, because now is not an appropriate time to be experimenting on myself. But I'm gonna start like mapping out, like, you know, I'm gonna have.
You're starting to take your pen and just like draw like we cut here.
Richter's like, kindred spirit.
So anyway, as you all are sitting there resting, conversing, figuring out how to cut your own arm off, you will hear a kind of a whine over the room as, you know, radio static comes through first. And you hear, well, that was a most interesting performance from all on the stage. I believe you all want an audience with me, and I will so grant you that wish if you desire, but wishes come at a cost.
Does this man have eyes?
Does he have eyes?
Does
I
he
mean,
have eyes?
you can't see him. You're just hearing him.
But we could see him, and yes, I believe he, as far as we know. So,
Did he have eyes?
Yes, he had eyes.
technically, because if you go by what Severin said, he's a body snatcher, so whether the eyes are his or the vessels are up for debate.
It also looked sort of like his body was just a meat puppet.
Yeah, it's just a body snatcher, so...
I'm not sure how it would work, but that's how I initiate it, so I just want to try that next time I see him.
Okay.
Hey, so can I look over myself in this short rest and actually, like, see what I'm missing?
Sure.
Or, like,
So
try and gauge what I'm missing?
You will just kind of start looking over yourself, and you will go to where the surgical scars were, and you will try and see what, but that's all gone.
Oh, dear.
I just remembered something. Reese, you wanted my armor buff, right?
Huh?
If we're doing the short rest, I should have time to give you that, but Reese, you're going to lose it.
That's fine.
So you're gonna
No,
bump
I
that.
mean, I just got better armor, so you give it to Rista.
Well, I mean, 18's fine. You're what, at 14?
I'm at 16 now.
Oh, 16. Then... yeah, I guess I'll keep it on Reese then. Reese there.
Alright. So, Richter is in the middle of monologuing at us.
Yes. And
Sorry,
as
I'm
he-
so sorry.
I
As
thought he was
he's
done.
Yeah, well, I was letting you guys converse, and he will say, I am unfortunately not at the liberty to allow you to leave. So I believe we will conduct another test of your humanity. And you're going to hear something hissing. Kind of sounds like some airflow just kicked on and you're like whirling and whatnot. And you will see a green kind of smoke/smog start to slowly leak out of the ventilation system.
We need to move. What? Can I immediately go for the door that is not being pounded on by the undead?
Yeah, there's the door that you closed behind you, and then there's the hallway of all the rooms that you saw before. And you'll hear him say, "I'm going to flood this gas across the entire facility. You and all the alive specimens will die. Though, if you can find me and make it to me, perhaps I will turn it off." And the static will cut out.
I'm gonna find Val and give her my coat and say, "Breathe through this.
All right.
Don't go in the vents."
I mean, if you want to be technical, she ain't alive no more.
Regardless, I don't know what kind of poison's being pumped into the air.
Oh, I've seen this one before. He did it one time when I think it was a bunch of he said bandits, but they didn't look like bandits. They looked like soldiers, but he said they were bandits.
Okay, what did it do to them? Do you remember what their symptoms were?
It made all their skin melt off their bodies.
We need to
Okay,
get
so
moving.
it's an acid. Yes, let's go.
What is this? What does he even hope to accomplish with this?
Is it a gas or vapor?
This is a gas.
I have a necklace of adaptation, so I will have advantage on saving throws against
Oh,
this gas.
fuck. I gave you that in
Yes, you did.
infestation.
It is from infestation.
That was for the nope tunnels.
The
nope
tunnel.
tunnel.
Yeah.
All right, so you exit this room. Where would you all like to go?
Hey, Val, where's that observation deck lead?
Oh, the observation deck? I'm not quite sure. There's a ward that I can't get into because none of the vents go to it, and the door's always locked.
How do
Can
we
you
get
take
that?
us
Alright.
to it?
We have someone who can unlock doors. Lead us there if you can.
Okay. And she's going to lead you down the hallway, and she is going to take you down to the far end towards the far end, and there'll be the two doors on the side, but she's going to make her way over to the wall, and she's going to start kind of tapping her hands on it. "Oh, I saw them do it once before. I'm sure this is it."
What is
Can
this,
I
secret passageway?
investigate the wall?
Sure.
Oh, boy. Would anyone like to join?
I'll help. Give you
I'll
advantage.
help you.
All right. Teamwork makes that dream work. Oh, baby girl, that's 24.
Okay, so you are looking around where Val is, and then you notice that there's kind of a molding in the stone that is above where she's looking because she's short.
Like a molding we could, like, push in?
Yes.
Okay, I'll push that in.
Okay, so you push it in, and you will see the wall chink apart a little bit, like a motor was running, and it will stop. And Seven will see this and go, seriously, and he will crack his hands, and he will jam them both into this opening, and then just start, and as you will hear motors screech and swell against him, pushing it, and you will hear something break and something snap, followed by a motor just going bang as he pushes them aside. And you will see a large set of steel enclosed barred doors.
Baka probably could have done that. I'm not impressed.
Oh god.
Gungnir definitely.
Oh, you didn't see him bend prison bars to the side, so...
You're right, I didn't.
So it didn't happen.
Do you need eye drops?
Oh, sorry, his, face kind of went back to normal.
Oh, okay.
He just kind of, steamed off after everything was dead, and after he finished with the fucking double tapping.
Nirvana's going to walk over to this door and start looking at it and tapping it. And she's going to look at this and say, it's a bit more complex than I can handle, Turtle Doves. It's a little complicated.
Baka?
Ramps,
Report for duty.
your specialty.
His specialty.
I would like to assist.
Got a locked door, you know what that means.
I
He
know.
doesn't need assistance.
I know. I just like how it's now his specialty. The Bacchus is gonna
Baka
You're
special.
the one with the crown.
Yeah, Bacchus is gonna. Just,
What?
I'm just laughing because I'm like, great, he does have that crown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I mentioned
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
Bacchus is gonna adjust the crown on his head and just go.
Give him a second.
Rista clears her throat.
I'll remember it.
I'm sorry, it's not me, but Baka should wind up to smash the door and then say it right before he hits the door.
It's a door hinge noise, Pops. Remember?
Cookie jar!
All right, so you make the
I'm
noise,
dying.
and you will hear the door just. Well, actually, you will hear the motors in the door try and move, but they don't, and you just hear them just constantly trying to open and fight themselves, and you hear the hinges that bolt this thing down just blow off the door, and then the door falls inward away from you guys.
Well, that's a new one.
I don't understand why that works.
I'll question it. It's in our favor.
We fought a giant crab.
Cyrus, isn't your whole thing questioning things?
What the hell gave you that idea?
Never mind.
We fought a giant crab.
We did.
It already doesn't make sense.
So, how come the old turtle man can open doors with his mind?
We fought
It's not
a giant
mind,
crab.
Crown. We killed a god. It's something he got from it.
Don't question the logic. For your
It's
own
a magic
sake.
item.
Look, you want to
What's
see
so
what's
weird
top
about
of,
that?
I'm gonna
I'm
take
pretty sure we've
PV
tossed
out, and I'm gonna
humanity out the
unfurl
window
him.
at this point.
All right, so you will take PV out. PV will unfurl and it will look at you with this little beady robotic crab eyes and just go, "No."
Hi, PV. How are you doing, my little sweetie?
Crab raves.
Okay, then. I'm going to pick him up.
All right, you pick up PV. PV will be picked up, and we'll just look at you. Yes.
All right, let's keep going with what we're doing.
Onward.
All right, so you guys move
Downward?
forward, and you will start kind of walking along this inner hallway that seems to be going, along the side, and you'll see that some of the walls are actually very one-way thick mirrors that you can see different test chambers and different things and monstrosities running around in them as you're walking through these hallways and you're seeing stuff. And as you're walking,
I'm sorry, DM. What'd you say was running around in them?
monstrosities.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So,
Uh-oh.
So anyone standing near Cyrus, the second he looks in one of those windows, he stops dead in his tracks and his pupils start shrinking again.
All right, buddy, we gotta move. The whole place is being acid poisoned. I'm sure they'll die. We gotta, let's go. Come on.
Cyrus, we do not have time for this. We will come back and kill them later if they are not already dead by then.
While he doesn't respond, anyone who tries to tug him will manage to get him walking again.
Okay. So you guys will move down this hallway as you will pass most of the test chambers. And I will say, Rista, as you're moving along, you see different kind of clipboards attached to the wall as you're passing each one of these different test chambers with notes, test logs, things written on them, yada yada. And one catches your eye in particular as you see a test chamber that seems to be dusty, abandoned, covered in dried blood, with a table that you would strap someone down to. Much like the one
where I woke up.
Sort of familiar with, so that's why it catches your eye. So you look at the dusty clipboard and you blow it off, and you peek at some of the names, and you're running down, and two of the names stick out to you. Mm-hmm. You see one, Triss Swordfallen, and at the bottom of the list, you see Roman Maxwell.
Roman Maxwell?
I know who that is.
Everybody who's talked about Roman is the leader of the church.
Yes, I just forget where we heard that. Did Triss tell us that? Or we just heard it from, like, underlings?
We heard it from the old guy Thalos tricked us into killing?
Right,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he name-dropped Roman.
I'll sort of say, you should see this.
Huh?
Triss is the one from the tavern who sent us here, sent us to Trine, and what is her name doing next to the church's leader?
What, werewolf lady?
Yeah, yes.
Didn't see she was a member or something at one point. Now they want her dead or something.
But why are their names here?
Probably got experimented on like the rest of us.
But in their case, would it not have been, at least for Maxwell, would it not have been voluntary?
So clarification question, is it like a separate page that his name is on, or is his at the bottom of hers like he signed off on it?
No, it's somebody wrote their names on there and then put data and information next to them.
What sorts of data?
So you see data on their blood type, different medical terminology about the state of their health, and as you're flipping through these sheets of paper, you see a title that says Terminus Project.
I will attempt to read over it.
Okay. So you start looking over it, and
glancing.
You see
because I'm aware of our time limit.
Well, you can pick this clipboard up and take it with you.
Yeah, I'll read it as we're walking.
All right. So as you're walking, you're flipping through it, and you see the names of soldiers, different members of the church that apparently were brought into this project. And you see there's a couple notes on who they were as people, yada yada. So you file down to Triss, and you see that on Triss's it notes that she was an orphan, and you look on Roman's and it also notes that he was an orphan, and that both of them were brought in at the same time.
Oh, shit.
This doesn't make any sense.
They knew each other. They knew each other as kids.
Oh, we're playing Skyfall.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Keep
I
looking
don't
through
know
to
if
see
I
if
like
I
that
find
you
anything
said that.
else notice about this project that I can discern.
You keep flipping through, and you see different things and experiments dealing with vampirism, lycanthropy, draconic blood, something to do with liches, another thing doing with reanimating the dead but making them sentient.
And this was a church project, I can gather.
Every person that is brought up on this clipboard was involved or a member of the church at some point.
The entire church needs to be torn down. This is... I don't even know what to say about this.
You're getting to that conclusion just now.
It took me a while to accept that an organization that is so visibly shown as a force for good could be so deeply corrupted. But
Told you these guys were no good.
Uh-huh.
So as you guys...
this is not
Sorry.
something I can ignore any longer.
But before we continue, what was the town he said? He mentioned before?
Yelts?
Yelts. Okay, thank you.
Did we know the name of that one abandoned town we saw?
That was the name of the abandoned town that you all moved through, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the guys definitely told us the name.
Yep.
Yeah, the guy who, ran in? No, he saw.
No, it was the old guy who lives on the outside of town who keeps warning people not to go in.
Yeah.
So you guys will push forward, and you will eventually come to another one of those big steel doors that's closed with lock bars, but this one is not closed. It is left open for you. And inside is a dark, very dimly lit room, and you can see a laboratory of beakers and test things. And the only thing that illuminates Richter's form is the sparks of him taking what looks like a torch as he's working on something on a table. And he will not turn, and he will say, "You may enter." As the torch almost slips out of his hand and actually burns his other hand as he pays no attention to it. Now, luckily, the hand he's using to do the torch is your hand, Cyrus, so he did not just burn your hand. But he burns his other hand, almost doesn't react to it, and just goes, "Oh." And then he picks up the torch and continues working.
Shut it off. We played your sick game.
Shut it off.
The gas.
And why? Why would I do that?
Does your word mean nothing?
He didn't promise to do it. He said he'd consider it.
I said I
Forget
would
talking. I'm sure Nair can find the off switch.
consider it. But that depends on all of you, and if you can entertain my curiosity.
No,
What?
I think we're just gonna kill you.
What do you want? Well, what if we can't find the switch?
Wouldn't that be most interesting?
What makes you think he'd ever tell us where it is? Nothing about what this guy's been doing suggests he will ever do anything other than
All right,
what
then
he
you go
wants.
look. I'm gonna
look
play
around
it
the
safe.
room and see if I can spot the switch.
What do
just
you
from
want?
Where I'm standing.
Yeah, I'll give Nair a hand looking around.
Okay. Give me
I'll play his game.
a perception check.
Great.
His stupid.
Take
stinky
some
dirty
advantage.
5, 10. And I want to say that's 18, but I'm going to double check my perception. Yeah, 18.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did roll with advantage. I rolled a 5 and a 10.
Gotcha.
All right, you start looking around. You see some of the pipes that you think might be carrying the gas, but they all seem to be going off into the ceiling in different directions. So you're not quite sure which one to follow. But there are 4 pipes in the ceiling.
Do they have any... well, only Nair sees it, but do they have distinguishing characteristics at all?
No, they're all really the same pipe. The distinguishing characteristics is that they all go somewhere different.
Is there any kind of indication where they're really leading?
It's more like they come into this room from other parts. I mean, there are doors towards the back of this room where those pipes go, but you cannot check because the doors are closed.
Yeah. We need to get behind those doors, I think.
And Rick is going to look at all of you and say,
Well, if you so desire to open those doors to save these poor souls.
He will show you a ring of keys that does not have 4 keys on it. It has multiple keys on it. And he's going to take it, open his mouth, and drop it in and swallow it.
Can we kill him now?
I'm just gonna aim my gun at what looks like his head and pull the trigger.
Okay. So you do that. You shoot him, and the
I'm
bullet,
going to shoot him, yeah.
Yeah, the bullet will go right between his eyes, and he will fall limp.
Yeah.
And you will hear him laugh as he slowly gets back up in a very unnatural manner. As you will see that black, bulbous, oily liquid start to drip from between his eyes. And that is where we're going to end things.
That's about right. Lay epic funny, man.
Lay epic funny, man.
I mean, we knew it was a body snatcher, so sadly... of course a headshot doesn't do that much.
Well, I wasn't expecting the headshot to actually do much.
It gave
Don't
us
worry.
information.
Don't worry, your next
Exactly.
headshot... Now that's going to do it.
Yeah.
Once you get to the actual head, which is, if the last thing was anything to go by, is probably a crystal.
Something like
It's
that.
exciting.
Modifiers
And guess
similar to
what?
them.
We have PV now. So, things aren't going to be hitting us as much.
And we have an entire village on our side, so what could go wrong?
Please stop.
Oh, God.
Please stop reminding me of that.
Jesus, dude.
I feel terrible. That was the last thing I expected to happen. I thought I was just gonna steal its health, not the fucking crystals.
Well, that's what you were attacking.
I didn't know! That wasn't my goal!
I feel like fucking Mista. I missed 4 shots.
Hey Cyrus, you want abominations?
That's how you
Come on,
do it.